Oh, hey guys, yeah, so this episode happened. As you can probably tell, I didn't enjoy it that much, so let's just keep this going. I'm reading off a script now because, okay, let's just get this over with. So we pick up where we left off with them talking in the council room. They're suspicious about Ironwood because he, has two council seats, but how has Ironwood having two council seats given him two votes? The point of voting is to represent different views. If James is running for both or controls both, then he's only getting one point of view, and therefore he should only get one vote. It's not like he's ever going to vote against himself. It's not like he's ever going to separate the interest of the two, so makes no sense. Huge opportunity missed here. They should have just let Robin play the room with her semblance. It would have been a better showing of maybe Jux and Ironwood trying to manipulate her while Robin uses her semblance to try and sniff out what the actual truth is. Would have been great to show Ironwood's intelligence, but that's non-existent at this point. Then they get interrupted. Quick question. If Willow has had cameras all this time, and if the SDC is
infamous for its controversial labor forces and questionable business partners. What?
How has Jax lasted this long? I mean, he clearly has zero ability to plan or think ahead in any way, despite being a successful businessman. Just how? I mean, if all it takes to connect them is someone to swipe of a scroll, I mean, then how has that option never come up on someone's Wi-Fi? Or how has Willow ever swapped out the recordings without them noticing? I mean, surely there's conventional recording within the office because Jax would want that in there. None of the other helpers noticed. I mean, wouldn't they want to screw him over as well? They find a camera. It just... Yep. If anyone was hoping that they would have learned from the whole Adam fiasco thing, I mean, they haven't. Again, but we have a character built up as intelligent and capable, yet on screen shows zero intelligence or ability, ultimately gets suckered by tricks an utter moron or weakling could subvert. I mean, what did Jux think was going to happen? He just in no way saw any of this being a... Nope, skip. Also, Weiss can apparently, with no strain or even drawing her blades, summon a full armor Gigas now. So, yeah, she should never struggle with that again. Ever. It should just be effortless for her. Meanwhile, at the end of the episode. Also, this is gonna cop flack. You expect me to believe that Weiss, the most studious of our mains, doesn't know the legal powers granted to Huntsman. BS. This line is terrible and it makes Weiss look like an idiot. And I'm not protesting to jokes in general, but look at the winter line from last episode. They should show wit or sarcasm or shine a light on a situation and add depth to it. This is just dumb. It makes Weiss look dumb. Oh, and then Ironwood. Ironwood, and everyone just prattles off about Salem and Amity while all the others are in the room without noticing. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the definition of forced. They literally had all the characters have brain failure in order to rush out this plot point. Fail. So again, just to get this straight, just to clear up your, brilliant plan, James, you withdrew all of Atlas's forces home to defend the kingdom when you did your Salem announcement. And therefore, be safe from the grim crapstorm that would follow. But you clearly can't, not even with all your forces. You can't apparently defend Atlas and defend Mantle at the same time. I mean, let's face it, you really can. You have giant airships with lasers, but apparently you can't. But not only that, you then thought you could defend 3 other kingdoms when you made the second announcement, with your forces already depleted from this one. Fail. I can't decide if they're trying to make Ironwood delusional or just no thought was put into this plot point at all. And it's not that it just makes Ironwood dumb. I'm fine if it makes Ironwood dumb. But Winter, Clover, Dr. Palendia, Aesop's, they're all going along with this. None of them have voiced any of this. It makes all of them dumb. It doesn't just make Ironwood dumb. I don't like Ironwood that much. We haven't been given a reason to like him. But Winter, we are supposed to. In fact, she's probably going to die at the end of this volume. So, I don't get it. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Remember the good old days when an AK-200 could uppercut an Ursa like nothing? Miles and Carrie don't either. And they showed earlier that they have mass-produced guns that actually work. Why don't they just give the drones them? Yep, the most advanced kingdom, ladies and gentlemen. No, Oscar, you should not tell him he's a moron. Basically, the only reason he doesn't lose it in this episode is because he has an immediate goal to focus on. The moment that dies down, he's gonna flip. Oh, yeah, and by the way, they're on the airship. There's a pterodactyl thing on the airship. I mean, I'm so concerned. Why don't you, 1, stop the airship and let the momentum throw it off? 2, cloak the ship with just Ren or Ren and John? 3, have Weiss effortlessly summon an Armagigas and teleport up there and cut it off? I mean, are we forgetting that she can, like, teleport Jitsu this thing all over the place and that she can see through it to do it? Or, like they showed 2 seconds later, open the hatch and shoot it. But no, let's not. That'd be intelligent. That's not allowed. Let's jump out. Oh, and then the dropship just falls on a home and kills a dozen people because they let it fall. Good job, twats. Oh, why are Beavis and Butthead back? I stopped being able to take them seriously 4 years ago. Are we really throwing out what could have actually been an intriguing and intelligently constructed plot concerning everything in Atlas to just throw Neo and Cinder in? Seriously? Really? So, yeah. As you may have noticed from the tone, I hate this episode. It's slapstick, it's poorly made, it's a mess, and it's carried purely by unearned conveniences for people to squee to, because, oh man, Jux got. No, he didn't. RWBY didn't beat Jux. They had it placed in their lap and did nothing to earn it. Again, they didn't beat him. Jux was a moron. There's a difference between the villains failing and the heroes succeeding. And right now, and throughout the entire show, the villains fail. The heroes never properly defeat them. It's always a convenience. It's always a one-off. Or the solution just falls in their lap. It's rushed, it's shallow, and it's plot-breaking. So no, I don't like this episode. And quite frankly, I don't see how the volume can recover from this at this point. So, yeah, complete 180 from my tone a couple of days ago. Have a nice day.